Hey, what's up guys? My name is Joe. If you're new, just go ahead and click that subscribe button. Don't even think about it, just click it. Great. Well, we've covered some great hair hacks for people with thinner hair. If you haven't seen that, it's right up here. If you got thin hair, I suggest clicking it. But today though, I'm coming at you with 3 great hair hacks for people with thicker hair. This is the category that myself falls into. The aim here is to find a couple tips and tricks to help you get that poofy cloud under control and looking nice. Let's go ahead and start out with the most important thick hair hack, and that is the haircut. Now, opposite to people with thinner hair, people with thick hair actually look the best in terms of hairstyle with a medium to a medium longish length. Since you have thicker hair, your hair follicles are able to support one another and keep each other upright. And this means that you can get away with having longer hair because your thick hair is naturally going to be able to support that length and give you a good amount of volume even if your hair is longer. And it's because of this that you're able to have longer hair, because that long hair is still going to be supported by your individual follicles. And the thing is, since thick hair tends to be a little bit more stiff, if you have shorter hair, a lot of the time that can result in pieces of strands spiking up here and there, and no matter what you do, no matter how much product you put, you look back in the mirror and boing, it's popped back up. And that simply has to do with the fact that your hair is not long enough to lay flat. Thick hair is stiffer, stiff hair needs to be longer in order for it to lay down or go in the direction that you want it to. I'd also suggest asking to have your hair thinned out when you go in for a haircut. Now, there's a lot of different methods when it comes to thinning. Sometimes a hairdresser might use thinning scissors, other times it's in the actual cutting technique and the angle. I would suggest just letting your hairdresser do whatever they're most comfortable with. When it comes to thinning, just simply go in, ask for your hair to be thinned out on top of whatever you were gonna have done to your hair that day anyway. Thick hair has the tendency to get really poofy and bulky, and as for myself, my most problematic area is towards the back right over here. This bit can get real poofy if I'm not careful. Asking to get your hair thinned out will greatly reduce the amount of poof that you experience. And for thick hair hack number 2, we're gonna take a look at some products that are extremely beneficial for people with thicker hair. This first tip is simple. If you've got thick hair, use thick hair product. The density of a heavy product adds a huge amount of control that other products, even other stronghold products, can't really provide for that thick hair. And since your hair is thick, it's not gonna be weighed down by a heavy product. As for examples, if you've been around, you'll know that hair clays are my personal favorite styling product. A lot of people agree, and a lot of people find them overrated, and it almost always comes down to your hair type. Heavy clay products, such as Cavalier, work a treat for thicker hair. Now, the other product category that I would recommend checking out are hair serums. Hair serums. This is actually almost the opposite to the thick, heavy products I was just talking about, because the consistency is very soft and squishy. But that said, hair serums actually work the best for people with thicker hair. This is because hair serums absorb into the individual follicles, making them appear and feel a little bit thinner. With this thinner feeling, it's easier to control your hair into the result that you're looking for, and also helps to control additional flyaways and just general poof that thicker hair is known to have. I've got 2 hair serums that I think work really great. One is a more budget option like this, one is a little bit more pricey. Both can be found in the description down below. Now that you've got your hair products sorted out, you're gonna wanna wash them out eventually, I presume. And this brings us to thick hair hack number 3, the use of clarifying shampoo. Clarifying shampoos specialize in deep cleaning and getting all of that product, gunk, and residue out of your hair. People with thick hair tend to build up product in their hair fairly quickly, and you're left with just this bulky mess that's uncomfortable, and it also doesn't look that great. Clarifying shampoos are very effective in removing almost all the residue that you have built up in just one shampoo. Now, the thing is, because they are so effective, they also tend to be a little bit more harsh and not as good for your hair. I mean, not good if you use them on like a daily basis. For example, I've got these 2, which are great examples of clarifying shampoos. The Neutrogena shampoo recommends using this just once a week, and the Redken's hair cleansing cream shampoo recommends alternating between this and your regular shampoo, so switching back and forth. After using either of these, your hair is gonna feel super squeaky clean. It's very effective for people with thick hair who struggle with product buildup. Of course, both of these can be found linked down below. And obviously down in that description, you can find that trusty Cavalier clay by BluMaan, if you want to check it out. Thank you guys for watching this week's video. If you found it useful or entertaining or anything like that, thumbs up is always helpful for me. Thank you guys for checking it out, and I'll see everybody Next time.